So, our next speaker is Craig Merchant. See, to most people, trekking the Inca Trail may seem an uncommon challenge. But for Craig, it became a life-changing metaphor of courage, resilience and determination. As a successful entrepreneur living with mental health issues, Craig already had to solve daily problems creatively. Yet the Inca Trail would prove to be the biggest challenge of all and push him to his limits. As Craig suffered from mental illness most of his adult life, he wants to show you how you can manage your mental health more effectively. Take the journey with Craig as he shares how the Inca Trail trek forced him to evaluate the pain of quitting versus the triumph over adversity. Please welcome to the stage, Craig Merchant.
Suicide, a permanent solution to a temporary problem. The latest statistics tell us that the overall suicide rate in Australia is currently 12.6 people per 100,000. That means that over 3,000 Australians are taking their own lives each and every year. Tragically, males are taking their lives at a ratio of 3 to 1. But there is something we can do about it. We need to reduce the stigma associated with mental health issues and demystify the process for getting help. It all starts with a conversation with your GP, but it ends with you getting the help you need. I was diagnosed with depression when I was 12 years old and schizophrenia when I was 17. I had numerous suicide attempts in my early 20s, and I'm just lucky that I'm here today to be able to talk about it. In November of 2015, I was looking for my next challenge, and I signed up to do the Inca Trail in Peru for the Leukaemia Foundation. I was going to be raising funds for blood cancer research. Now, as many will know, they say for mental health issues that exercise is one of the best things you can do. But I'm here to say that I found that it's better if you undertake a physical and a mental challenge at the same time. So I was busy preparing for my trek and getting my equipment organised, and May of 2016 rolled around and I jetted off to Peru. After spending a few days in Cusco getting acclimatised to the altitude, because it's quite high, we set off on our trek. So we passed through the Inca Trail trek point and trekked for a couple of hours and then camped next to some ancient Inca ruins. On day 2, it was one of the hardest of my life. I was physically exhausted and I was suffering mild altitude sickness. The guide checked me out and said something that I needed to hear. He said, "Craig, I have seen bigger and heavier people than you complete the Inca Trail." And that just gave me the added burst I needed to complete day 2. On day 3, he had a surprise for me. He said, "Craig, we're going to lead the pack today." And so I was up front of the pack for the rest of the day. We ascended Dead Woman's Pass, which is the highest point of the Inca Trail, and then descended down into the valley, and then climbed back up again, and then just down slightly. And when we woke from camp the next morning, we could see why it was called Cloud City. We were actually camping above the clouds. Continued with day 3, got to the end at the sun gates at Machu Picchu, and it was just an amazing experience. And it turns out that's exactly what I needed. So I would encourage you to undertake your own challenge for both the physical and mental health benefits it provides, while also supporting a great cause. Thank you.
Who in this room has been to Machu Picchu? It's just myself and okay. Well, it is an absolutely phenomenal thing to have the opportunity to see, and as Craig said, I would highly encourage everybody to take those steps outside of the norm to see what this beautiful earth has to offer, because it really does help to shift our mindset to what is out there. You know, what I loved about Craig's story was the fact that the person who was leading the pack saw that he could empower Craig to be a leader by helping him lead the pack, right? And putting us in leadership roles empowers us to have self-belief, but also gives us responsibility. All of a sudden, it's not just me, it's me and I'm leading a pack. And you know, what I love about that is just helping to shift mindset around what a leader could do and the responsibility of what a leader can be. So thank you so much, Craig, for sharing.